Hey, Philadelphia, Clears here. Real quick, we're about a week and a half away from our upcoming higher self development course. And real quick, I wanted to stop by just to share something important. If you can look right here, you see this? This is actually you can see it, right? It's actually an apple seed, and I had it for about 5 months now. And as you can see, it still remain in the stage of the apple seed, right? And it's funny, if I place it in the right environment, within a month, you'll start to see germinating to becoming that apple that it was created to be and beyond. But if you can really look at it, you see how small it is? And all of that you're looking at now, let me explain to you. It's an apple seed, right? Once you plant it, it germinates into a small plant and then goes into what you would call a tree, right? So the tree comes with a bark, it comes with the limbs, it comes with the roots, leaves, branches, all of that, right? So just think about that. That big tree is actually in this. And then let's move to another aspect again, right? You're talking about the apple now. The apple has a color, right? It has a specific color. It has a specific shape. It has a specific size. It has a specific amount of weight to it. All of that, right, is in this little apple seed. So you saw two components, the tree itself, right? And then you're talking about the actual apple. And all of that that I just listed is within this tiny little seed. But because it wasn't placed in the right environment, then actually all of those things can't germinate. And this is what the course does. It puts you in the right environment. And when you're in the right environment and learning the right things, then what happens? You start to germinate. All that great things that are within you starts to come out. And then that's just one component of what the course does, right? So you look at that as being in the right environment. The other aspect that we look at is actually what could happen after you have developed yourself. So the same small seed could actually become an apple that's used to make apple juice, right? And say, for instance, it's now used to make apple juice. That apple juice is made out of what we would call, say, a production company, right? That company produces the apple juice, then guess what? That company now has to get it to the supermarket so we as consumer could purchase it, right? So you're talking about transportation from one location to another, right? You're talking about now being on the shelf to where someone could actually come and purchase it, right? So somebody had to build that shelf, right? That transportation, someone had to build that transportation. That production company or factory, as we would call it, someone had to build that factory, right? In order to move it from an apple, right, to apple juice, then there's some type of machine. Someone had to build that machine. So look at that. Out of that tiny seed, right, became this great tree, right? Then became the fruit, and then became a contribution to society. It's a whole industry that could set up just from this one tiny, let me reverse the name. Instead of saying tiny, say small, right? This one small, right, seed. So the course is called I Am Bigger, right? From small to bigger. That's what we do. We teach you how to become bigger so you could actually germinate the great things that are within you. And then the next component is the contribution. So the class is actually focused on two components, right? Germination, which is germinating all that great thing that is within you. And then the second component is now, once you germinate this greatness, it's not just for you. It's about your contribution to what industry you want to contribute to life, as in making others do the same process as you were once done to, which is the germination process, which is actually now you're looking at how do you keep the cycle going. So those are two components that we actually highlight out of the class. And before I started teaching the course itself, guess what I had to do? I had to do the same thing on my own. I had to learn how to germinate this greatness that's within me. And then I turned around now and start to be a contribution to others, which is one of the reasons why the course is there. I'm now contributing to others. So if you're interested in signing up, it's no gimmick. This is a proven plan that I put together. And I say plan. It's not a program. It's not an educational program. It's a plan. And the difference between a program and a plan is a program is something that automatically works. All right. So you can program a computer. You can program a car. You can program something and a robot, and it actually works automatically. This is a plan. So what we teach you about in the course is a plan. The big difference between a program and a plan is that if you don't work the plan, nothing will germinate out of your life. I'm not here to give you a fish. I'm here to help you, to teach you how to fish. So I give you the plan and I show you what I did to my own self and germinate my own life, where I'm at now, and where I'm able to now make a contribution to life itself. So if you're interested, the link is on the timeline with this video and the information. Register and see what would happen to you when I place you in the right environment within 7 weeks. You'll see a whole different life emerge from out of you, and with that life you can go and do whatever you want to contribute to. All right, so see you then, and have a great and fantastic rest of the year. I know I am. Join me. God bless.